this video, we're going to be building an automated indicator in Performance Analytics. So the first thing you'll want to do is navigate to Performance Analytics and scroll down to Automated Indicator. So because we know there isn't something that was provided to us out of the box, we're going to go ahead and create new. So for this indicator, we're going to use our previously created indicator source on operational servers. So I will go ahead and name this one total count of operational servers. I'm not going to populate a description because it will automatically do that for me, but if there is something specific you'd need here, you could go ahead and do that. Now for my indicator properties, the first one is calendar. I'm going to leave it at the standard calendar. The second property is the unit. If I click the magnifying glass, you'll see a list of all available units, and I'm going to select this one, which is number, since I'm getting a total count. For my frequency, I'm going to keep it as daily because I will be running a job that collects these indicator scores daily, and we will get into that later, but for now, daily. For my precision, this is the number of places behind the decimal. If I were calculating something like an average, I would change that. I usually keep it at 2, but for just a general count, I'm going to leave it as 0. Now for my direction, the direction is in a sense your goal. So if you were looking, or if a greater count was optimal for your metric, you'd want to say maximize, the more the better. If you were looking at something like overdue change requests, your direction may be minimized because you'd want less of those. But since I'm just getting a general score right here, I'll leave it as none because, it doesn't really matter how many servers I have in this instance. So the next thing I need to do is select my indicator source, which we're going to use the server's operational one we created in the previous video. I want to make sure that collect records is checked. For my aggregate, I'm going to choose count. You will see a few additional options here. The one thing I want to point out is the difference between count and count distinct. Count gives you the total number of records based on your indicator source and the conditions you set. Count distinct tells you the number of unique values. So if you had 3 servers named server 123, it would only return one of those since it's counting distinct records. And then the value when nil, I'm going to set to 0 because if there are no scores, I just want to see 0. For this one, I'm not going to be setting any additional conditions because all I want is a total count of our operational servers. We will set additional conditions in another video. Access control, I want to publish this to the Analytics Hub and make it visible to everybody. And for other collection periods, forecasting, and statistics exclusion, we will not be getting into those today. So then now that I've filled out everything I need to, I'm going to right click up here and click save because I want to stay on this page to just check everything. Now you see the description field automatically populates, and if I scroll down, I see I have everything I need here. In our next videos, we're going to be configuring our breakdowns and jobs for this indicator.